I think that's terrific. Therefore, they can be more speculative in where they're selling.
That's exactly right.
So, and it's covering, as opposed to any other credit insurance company, XM Bank will go where other people will not go.
Yeah, I think they do over 150 countries now, some really sketchy places, and the usual ones that you can't do, like Cuba and North Korea and Somalia and so forth. But the vast majority of places where people are exporting, XM can follow them there and cover them.
Well, here I'm being introduced to all the people that you know here. Without John here, we would not have had these introductions. We would not have had the quality of people to come in to be interviewed. You're so respected here. It's fun to watch everybody come up to you. And it's fun to see that you're getting such a delight coming back and seeing some old friends here.
They're just glad to see I lost 15 pounds. That's all. But one of the things I'm looking forward to is on a show that you're gonna tape tomorrow is having Boeing on and talking about how many small businesses supply their product. XM supports a lot of commercial Boeing aircraft to foreign airlines. And you have to have at least 15% American content. That's not a problem for them. The wonderful thing about Boeing is that over 15% of their commercial airliners are supplied, the content is supplied by small businesses in the United States. And you wouldn't necessarily think that, but if you just stop and think about the plane that you flew here on, let's say the upholstery on the seat that you were sitting on is probably supplied by a small business here in the United States. Could be any number of different things. So 15% from small business. So small business is clearly engaged with large business here and part of the fabric of our economy.
And we're starting to, even when I went to the airport, I'm seeing not the big businesses there that with the kiosks or the stores anymore. There is a shift going on. That there's a lot more small businesses, their presence are starting to be seen.
Yeah, and particularly in this economy, a lot of people have decided that they don't necessarily want some large employer deciding about their future. And I think an increasing number of people, even the young people coming out of college, they don't necessarily want to have a large corporate experience. I mean, some work just fine. My son did an internship one summer with a large company, and he was given a terrific project. He rewrote their dividend reinvestment program for them. Great project. He decided after that he didn't want to be involved with a large corporate, even though he had a good experience, but he wanted to be, kind of his own boss. So
he's an entrepreneur.
He is an entrepreneur. He's a sports agent, which is a little different than we're talking about here at this conference.
But so what? He's out there on his own. He's going to learn.
Oh, yeah.
He'll know ups and downs in no time. But it is fascinating when you go down that path about the education, because up to 79% of the kids in college today do not want to work for big business.
Right.
They want to they want to grow, be the masters of their destiny. And I also think that they've seen the way their own parents have been let down in their mind.
Yeah, I would agree. And when you end up working in a smaller company, you end up getting more responsibility earlier.
Sure.
You are closer to the leadership and understand what the leadership is doing, perhaps more than in a large company where there are certainly mission statements and slogans, but it may not resonate with the person that's sort of down in the ranks.
Just something on the side, John, you get a kick out of it. We had a group come to us out in Portland, Oregon, and it's a high school. They got the kids starting business in high school. Yep. So here we got 15-year-olds that are going down the path, and mom and dad, they got to take them to work. They got to take them to the bank so the kid can do the financing for the business. It's amazing how this world's turning.
Well, you talk about out west. There are several Silicon Valley companies that employ high school kids who are extraordinarily capable on the tech side, part-time and weekends and summers and so forth, and they slide right into a job in the tech world You know, sometimes after high school, and other times they just kind of keep in touch during college, and you know, go from there. So there are lots of different ways to go, and many of those products end up being exported. I mean, the Small Business Exporter of the Year that was recognized today, they export wallpaper to 50 different countries all over the world. Amazing. And since they had the EXIM product, the Working Capital Guarantee product, they got that 4 years ago, their employment has gone from something like 80 to 150. And obviously their top line sales and their profitability has grown as well. So,
well, thanks to you, we interviewed him. He's a quality company, quality guy.
You bet.
So it was great to see this. But I think that's what a lot of our viewers out there don't understand. They think XM, they think maybe manufacturing or distribution or big business. This gentleman was in the wallpaper business, and he was in the custom design business. He wasn't even into the volume business,
right.
You know, the retail or the Kmart or Walmart type projects.
Yeah,
so,
he's using sales reps and distributors overseas. Yeah. You can go either route without too much difficulty. And you know, the different. Not only are there hard, tangible products that are supported by XM, but services as well. Architects who have foreign contracts, engineering companies that have foreign contracts, people in the education business that have foreign contracts. If you have a foreign contract and you're being paid by a foreign buyer, you can have that business supported by XM Bank.
Well, this has been invaluable. I wanted everybody to meet John. He's the one who put all this together for us that you'll be seeing on YouTube and on our site. And to think that we're here in Washington, D.C. for their annual event, 1,300 people are here, and they're all trying to figure out how to increase their sales. And Export-Import Bank gives a lot of benefits to do that, because with those guarantees, it's easier to get financing. But my gosh, you're the class of the group here. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You're very kind.
No, it's so true. It's now they could put the face with the voice that you're on the show.
Yeah, well, and now they know I've got a face for radio.
Yeah, there we go. And the next step that we're going to do is we're going to get those brownies, those little girls that are selling cookies, to go global, and we're going to get them XM financing. What do you think of that?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's John Emens, and he's we're pleased and honored that he is on our advisory board at Keating Network. We'll be right back. Thank you.